In this example, first we have to do multiplication and next we have to round to nearest hundredth. So how we multiply these two decimal numbers? We have to first forget about decimal points. We have, and what else? It doesn't matter if you've multiplied 25.72 times 42.38 or 42.38 times 25.72. Doesn't matter, this is multiplication, so the result will be the same. So let me write at the top, for example, 25.72, and in the second row will be 42.38. Like I said, this is multiplication, so it doesn't matter which number we multiply by which. The result is the same. And how we multiply whole numbers? We start from the last digits. First we have to multiply by 8 every number in the first row. Next number in the first row by 3. Next by 2, and at the end every number in the first row by 4. The result we start to write from the right side to the left side. So 8 times 2 is 16. So we have to write 6 and 1 we add to next column. 8 times 7 is 56 plus 1 is 57. So we have 7 and 5 we add to next column. 8 times 5 is 40 plus 5 is 45. So we have 5 and 4 we add to next column. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 4 is 20. Next we have to multiply every number in the first row by 3. And don't forget, because this is second column, so this is 30 times 2. 30 times 2 is 60. Next we have 3 times 7. This is 21. So we have to write 1 and 2 will go to next column. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2 is 70. So we have 7 and 1 add to next column. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Next we have to multiply by 2 every number in the first row. So we have, and don't forget the third column from the right side, so this is 200 times 2, so it will be 400. 4 times 7 is 14, so we have 4 and 1 we have to add to next column. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11, so we have 1 and 1 we add to next column. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. And next we have to multiply by 4 every number in the first row, and we start from the last digit. Because this is fourth column, so this is 1000. 4000 times 2 is 8000. And next we have 4 times 7 is 28, so we have 8 and 2 we add to next column. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2 is 22. So we have 2 and 2 we add to next column. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10. And now we have to do addition. 6 plus 0 is 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. So we have 3 and 1 we add to next column. 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 4 is 11. So we have 1 and 1 we add to next column. 1 plus 7 is 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 4 is 20. So we have 0 and 2 we add to next column. 4 plus 7 is 11 plus 1 is 12 plus 8 is 20, so we have 0 and 2 we add to next column. 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9, 0 and 1. And next we have to count decimal places in the first number, decimal number, and in the second. So we have to count digits after decimal point. We have 2 and we have 2 digits after decimal point, so we have 2 places and 2 places, decimal places. So 2 plus 2 give me 4, so we need to have 4 decimal places in our solutions. We count from the right to the left, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Decimal point will be between these two zeros. So let me rewrite our product. And next we need to round to nearest hundredth. We have th at the end. So we have to go to the right side from decimal point. This is tenth. Next we is hundredth. We have to underline the digits which tell us about hundredth. And next we check the digits which is after our underlined digits. After underlined digits is 3. When we have less than 5 after our underlined digits, we don't have to do anything, we just copy this one, and every digit after our underlined digits we have to change to zeros. What else? Everything what we have before our underlined digits we just copy, so we have 0, decimal point, 0, 9, 0, 1. The zeros after 1 we don't have to write because they don't change the value of our number, so the solution will be 1000, 0, 9, 0, decimal point, 0, 1. This is my solution.